Alright, so this is the goodies here.
Yeah, that's what they call lighter. The smell of other stuff, that's a good side. You probably ain't did this since 8th Avenue, have you?
Cut wood. A little bit out there in the woods. I'm trying to.
But not lighter though, right?
No. I'm trying to position myself so this axe won't kick back and hit my foot. Since I don't have any protection on.
Yeah.
I have an axe. I like to have my boots on.
Yeah. Always better when you're working out like that.
These axes can
Sometimes
always
they get a mind
kick.
of their own.
Yeah.
That tree probably 200 or 300 years old. That was a pine tree.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. But what you should do is stand on this side of the log and slice. See that part where you was chopping?
Right here?
Yeah, stand on. Well, you might be better to stand on this side and slice it down. Stand on this side.
Like this?
Right. You got an axe out there?
I think I do.
Well, you can always cut that down in smaller pieces later. That way you won't have so much to carry. Do you know a guy named Don White?
You were telling me about him.
Yeah, he live up there somewhere. I forgot. Sonny, me, Sonny, and Junior and Ray Sean went up there one weekend. I couldn't tell you where he lived at. Well, all right then. After a while, you might get good at that.
I might get good.
Yeah. You have improved.
Look, I was doing this when I was 3 years old, man.
Man, you was in the house trying to get some beans. It'll do that.
See? That's why I need proper shoes. Somebody rushing me this morning.
Well, you had time to put your shoes on now. Come on, you just
No,
left.
my.
What happened to the ones that was in the car?
These are the ones.
Oh, they were? Okay.
I changed them. Those were newer.
Oh.
But I have the steel toes at Lindsay's.
Oh, okay.
I need to probably start storing those in the truck too.
Yeah.
Because I could use them now.
Those birds had a snake or a hawk.
What's that?
Those birds, those blue jays.
After a snake or a hawk.
That's how they carry on like that. One day, the blue jays and the crows, all of them had got together, and it was a hawk. I mean, I said, dang, what, they got a big snake from Florida? Man, that's splitting up real good.
I'm hitting it, man. I'm hitting it.
Okay.
That's one thing. Chopping wood will make you tired.
Did it put you in shape if you chop it long enough?
I guess so. There it go right there.
Wow, they up their way. You know what? We didn't really move the log out of the way that much.
Well, it was there. Yeah, it was enough, I guess. Well, I pulled it back some too.
Yeah.
Watch out for those fire ants.
Yeah, they'll set fire to you too.
Don't want to mess around.
No. You going to your place tonight?
Nah.
Oh.
I probably won't be out there until the week end.
Oh, okay.
Till wait until hunting season starts. Or
You
ends.
mean stop? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Lumberjack. I can smell it.
Yeah, it smells good. This is kindling.
Yep, petrified pine.
This is the kind of stuff you use when you're starting a fire. You want some of this sap. This is an old pine tree. What do you say this is?
Petrified pine.
Petrified pine. That's a, how old you think this is?
A few hundred years old.
A few hundred years old. So it just sits there because it's got all the sap in it from the tree, and it just sits there. So once you start this, you put it amongst your kindling, and this is almost like instant fire starter. You don't use a whole lot because you don't need it, but this is what gets your fire going. For me, for example, it's going to be for my wood burning stove. I just got here last night, so what I'm going to do is get everything together. Hunting season is over this Friday, so once that's over, I'm going to get all my stuff together, or actually I'm going to, between now and Friday, get everything together I need to take out there. And once hunting season is over, I'm taking that out there, this along with my wood burning stove and all the other attachments, so I can put it in because I'll be staying out there. So I want to make sure I have fire. So this is the most important part outside of the wood that you're actually going to burn, is kindling. So I'm getting quite a bit here.
When you get done with that, you can get on the back of the tractor here and I'll show you where this oak tree is down the hill there. It's already down, but it's still green.
That we're going to cut up or what?
Not me, you.
I'm going to cut up?
Yeah. If you want to take, take some out there. Oak is what you want to burn.
Well, I have some out there, I think, or some of the trees that I've cut.
There was oak?
It may be oak or gum or something.
Gum is not going to burn good. If it burn it all.
Oh, well, maybe.
Red oak or white oak?
Oh, that's the stuff that burns good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mainly red oak. People burn that so much. Red oak is hard to find now. You ever fell a big tree?
I got two when I go out there.
I got one here. I just want to cut down. That's all I want.
Well, I did one at the back of the house
Uh-huh.
before I got the framing. I had done the foundation, but I didn't do the framing for the walls. And it was like this close. And I was praying.
Did you put the chip behind it?
What chip?
You slant it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
It went the way it was supposed to. I was just afraid.
Yeah. A lot of times, if you put that, take that plug out of it, that kind of aim it in the way you want to.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I'm a newbie at all this stuff, so
Yeah.
I didn't know what that thing was gonna do.
Man, that thing made a lot of lives.
Yeah, it did. That's gonna be a good thing.
Yep. When you load it, you need some gloves. Do you wear gloves?
I do.
Because sometimes you'll get splinters in your hand if you don't wash it. Are you going to put this on your truck today?
Yeah.
I would back it up right close.
Yeah, I will. All right, so now that that's mostly done, I'm going to cut it in little chips. But these little pieces,
It's already good.
like this is the kind of stuff that you need to put in with your kindling and stuff like that to get your fire going good. So you don't need a lot of this, but just enough to get the fire started and get it going.
Well, that is the kindling right there.
Yeah, but with the other
Put
small
it in with the wood, yeah.
small wood. Okay. So there's a good bit here, but you guys probably noticed that I don't have on the proper shoes here. That's why I was taking my time and making sure my feet were out of the way, because I normally have on my work boots, but I haven't had a chance to do that because somebody wanted to do it right now. But that's all right. It's good. So it's
blame it on the wore out guy.
it's all good. It's all done. So this is what we're looking to have here. So I'm going to basically just make sure that I get some smaller pieces like this, and then I'll get a hatchet later on and cut some of these down further to make them small like this and smaller. So that's what we got. So the rest of this is just going to be me cutting some small pieces up and getting it ready to put in the truck.
That's a really fatty piece there. If it lay too flat, you have to hit it a lot of times.
Yeah. These are good sizes, right?
Yeah. And you don't really need that many of them once you get, get it going.
Yeah. Well, cool. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, let's toss that
I'm gonna
back.
try to be a little smarter about it.
Oh yeah, put it on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way you save some energy.
I'll do it this way since I'm left-handed and all. See?
Yeah, you got the wrong hand.
Yeah. Try not to hit it too hard so it'll pop back and slap me.
What about the Russian guy?
What Russian guy?
The guy that's been rushing people, so I've been accused of.
What you talking about? It ain't gonna get you. It ain't gonna get you. Come on, baby, stop moving.
Give me that piece that just flew off of it. Give me that. I'm gonna see just how fat it is. Look at them nice stripes.
Good stripes. Good stripes.
You cutting up a zebra?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that real good.
Yeah, yeah.
These lines is the lifeline of the tree. That's how they tell how old it is.
Yeah, from the end.
Right, you cut it across. You can tell each year how long, how many years it is old.
Doing that backwards. When I'm not doing anything, I sit on the porch,
Make them smaller.
get my hatchet,
Yep.
and make them a little bit smaller and thinner. Or actually thinner.
That way it'll go a long way. If you have a place under the house, put it in a container or something and keep it out of the weather. It'll last quite a while.
Yeah.
That's with anything. People see that video, they're gonna be saying, "What is he doing?"
Careful. Sorry.
I know you was out to get me all along.
I wasn't trying to get you, man.
I know. I
But
saw
you
it
best
coming.
be careful.
Oh yeah,
I'll move down a little bit so
I saw it coming.
it won't be right in your strike zone.
My reflex is pretty decent.
I'll move back here.
You're not out of the range of the camera, are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
See, if I get that small axe fix, I can sit down and do vert or some. But now Roy, he got a nice hatchet.
Yeah. I bought one from California. From Big Five.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems like it's probably okay. I'm sure I need to sharpen it again.
Did Roy say anything about his commode?
Well, he said he needed some plumbing work.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what he's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is another reason I won't be going out there until the end of the week. Get him and Lindsay taken care of before I go out there, because once I go out there, it's pretty much a done deal for a minute.
Yeah. A month seemed like a long time away, but before you know it, it'll be over and done.
Well, when you think about it, I'll be here for about 4 weeks, but in reality, I probably only got about 2 or 3 weeks of work
That you can get
that I
done.
can do.
You didn't bring you no water, did you?
No, I did not. You all right? I'll see you.
Man, we used to be cutting firewood for the stove, and sometimes that wood would bounce up and hit you. It could get a little dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I think the thing that sticks out with me is being here, back here when I was little, doing all this stuff. You didn't really consider the danger.
No.
Because I was doing this before I was 10. So it just, you know, so here's the axe, go cut some wood. And that's what you go do. Nobody said anything about don't cut your feet off, because you kind of have enough common sense.
Yeah, you better.
Because living in the country, something's gonna get you,
Sooner or later.
and you're gonna get hurt by something. So you know pain, and then you try and steer away from it. At least I did, as much as you can, because you know it hurts.
Yeah.
And if you're hurt, that puts some downtime in your playtime. See?
Oh, yeah. Like sticking your feet in a bicycle spoke and all that?
Like that's exactly what happened to me. You remember that?
Yeah, I wasn't here then, but I heard about it.
Yeah, that was a fun ride.
Until the
end. Until the end.
Then you had to pay then, huh?
Yeah, that was a fun ride. But when my foot was all caught up in the back spokes, Mom said, "Cut the spokes, and Cam go like, "No, don't cut the spokes."
Forget his name. Forget the toe.
You'll mess up my rim.
He's not thinking he could have got another rim.
So instead of cutting the rims, he proceeds to yank my leg out of the. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Not thinking.
I was crippled for a little while. And I think that was one of the times when I got stuck outside because, had to go use the bathroom, the outhouse. Got out to it, use the bathroom, but I couldn't get back in. And I'm on the back.
Oh, that's when your neighbor came and got you.
Michael and Bay Boy.
Yeah.
Because I'm out there, I'm like, help, help. Then I saw, because I could see the Willis's house from my backyard, back door. And I saw the door open. And I saw 2 shots came out there. And it was Michael and Bay Boy. They ran across the field. What's going on? What happened? What happened? So they picked me up and took me back in the house. And I said, boy, good to have neighbors.
Yeah, especially on a rescue mission like that.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, all of them gone now.
Yeah, they are.
Man. Put over in the guard.
Hit that one a little too hard.
What do you think about your toes? Well,
I'm not trying to hit the toes now.
I got hooked on to mine in the bike.
Oh.
Well, Dad used to put poles on top of his barbed wire, poles out of the woods. And one day I was up there, I was doing my Houdini thing, tight roping and everything. And I got to one section where the bark had somewhat deteriorated and rotted. And my feet slipped and went down between the pole and the barbed wire, and I got hooked on the barbed wire.
Oh, that's no fun.
No, upside down, and Roy came and unhooked me, let me fall on my head.
Well, that's what brothers do, man.
Look, forget that. And then what he said, should have been up there no way. I'm like, man, how insensitive. I think Roy and Raymond got most of the beats in the family.
For what? Just being them?
Being beyond them. I remember one day we was at a gathering at a friend of our house, and he was asking how many was it of us, and I told him, well, it was 7 boys and 3 girls. Some was older and some was younger. And he said, well, tell me this. Who won most of the fights? Right away, Raymond told me, I did. I said, Raymond, listen. A lot of times you thought I was fighting, but I wasn't even fighting you, man. I say because Mom looked at me, since I was older than the 2 of us, as the peacekeeper. And then the older guy we was talking to, he said, man, that is the truth. My parents did the same thing with us. And I said, so don't think you won fights that I wasn't fighting, because there was no fight. So he calmed down. Yeah, he had a temper. And he had high blood pressure. We could be out in the yard playing, and all of a sudden his nose started bleeding. That's because every time that some fat meat was left on the plate. Oh, that's a good one there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man, that smells.
So you can identify it now.
Wow. Oh, I know what I'm looking at, man. It's just, it's been a minute.
Yeah. I might want to use that in my tea.
You have that right there, bro. I can get that to you. Forgive me all this right here.
This is the heart too. See that main line?
That's where it all started from right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was the piece.
I got enough now for some tea. All I gotta do is get me some
of these
long leaf pine.
Pine.
Yeah.
So who started this whole thing with the tea, with the...
Mom and dad and probably people before them.
So, what my brother here is talking about is that back in the day, he said my mom used to get some of this pine here, the heart of it, and use that along with some pine needles from trees. Put those together and boil it. Boil it, right?
Yeah, you boil it and strain it.
You boil it and strain it, and you make tea for
Flus, pneumonia.
Flus, pneumonia, and whatever else is ailing you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give that a try and see what it tastes like at some point before I leave.
Good. Yeah, it don't have to be the heart of the tree, just the petrified pine, period.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's a good grade.
Go right there.
You didn't see that little piece spin up here?
I heard it.
Yep.
I heard
here
it.
you go, right here. Just a little piece came up to say hello.
Well, you know, gotta be neighborly. Got to be neighborly. Yeah, this like the good old days, man. I think another little piece up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
I would have to slice it out and get the dark part off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's funny how I left here when I was 12, but it seems like you don't forget this kind of stuff.
No, you don't.
You have to, well, I've had to kind of do a lot of it again, but you know, this kind of stuff and, you know, killing the chickens and getting them ready for dinner and all that kind of good stuff, it was just was a common thing to do because
Oh, yeah.
it's what you had to do to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's quite interesting.
Very, very much so. I have some feed bags at the house.
To put this in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Want
that
me
would
to
be
go
good.
get 'em?
That would be good.
You want me to go grab them?
In a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it when I